Hello, everyone. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? I think Shadowhawk's going to be a little bit late today. I don't know. We're live and international. Things moving slow today. It's moving slow. What is this? What is this? I don't know what that is. What is it? Okay. Not what I wanted. That's what that is. Oh, wait a minute. Go back. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted right there. Get it started. Yes, Devil Flyer, black and white ash can on Indiegogo right now. You can still get a copy. If you haven't got your copy, you can become a charter member of the Devil Flyer fan club. That's going to be a lot of fun. I have a few comp copies to send out here pretty soon to people so they can become charter members. But you can become one just by buying a copy on Indiegogo. There we go. That's what we want right there. That's what we want right there. And it's fully funded now.
Revenge, the sweetest morsel to the mouth that ever was cooked in hell.
Only on Choppy Ass Theater.
What you say or the action that you take. This is not without your will from the problems that you made. You're the man of the just house of miracle legions all around you. Just the things you cannot change and the darkness that's inside you.
Or you might want this.
Hello, my name is Sim, and welcome to the Netverse.
Hey, Pale Rider. Are you saying I need to be over there? I need to get my stuff reviewed? Perhaps. Perhaps, perhaps.
Primary ignition. Rocket Magazine, built to propel indie comics into the stratosphere. A modern ode to publications like Wizard, Epic Illustrated, Alter Ego, and Heavy Metal. Featuring Billy Tucci, Dan Fraga, Andy Smith, Peter Cimetti, and Mark Bolton. Additional content, including tutorials and previews from the Barton Brothers, Camel Moon, Crowfire Studios, Kier Covington, Dean James, Rob Arnold, and many more. Become part of the mission.
Hell yeah. Link is down in the description. Hello, my friend.
Hey, what's happening, Rick?
I'll be in and out. It's drunk trivia day.
Oh,
Oh, is that over on
Flying Feline. Yeah.
Flying Felines? Oh, wow. And he kicked himself. Yeah, you can keep me company if you wish. But in and out. Okay. I get it.
I remember childhood without any friends. Just me and my imagination. So I made up my own friend. Crim's my best bud. I don't know what I'd do without him. But there's some things we should keep locked away. Not the imaginary friends, but the imaginary fiends.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Crim, where are you?
Wow, my brain's not working today. I went to go check the chat, see who all was here, and I hit the leave button. What?
He was laughing
All right.
at you.
If you're still here, pal, you know what that means. Time to drink. Shadow kick.
We need to play the absolute trade paperback so we can have somebody tell us, "I love you."
Love.
I love you, love bug.
An electromagnetic disturbance on the ocean floor at the edge of the Bermuda Triangle is being investigated by a private interest research company.
You don't
Their
say.
lead scientist, Dr. Ruby Freeland, discovers a portal to a hidden realm full of anthropomorphic
Oh.
marine mammals.
Sounds like a good time.
The dolphin hybrids want to use the humans for their genetic experiments.
No. Say it's not true. No. Experimentation.
Dr. Octagon is not going to let that happen. "48 pages in full color by artists."
That's a
and writer
beefy
Ryan
comic.
Reed.
Yeah,
Get it today on Indiegogo.
damn good looking one too.
Hey, it's all wet. See what I did there?
Oh, but hey, I left you a message earlier. Did you get it?
I thought you did. I haven't been able to access it yet.
I was just reminding you it's Tuesday. Don't forget about Texas Day.
Ah, yes. Just getting some trailers out of the way.
Pick up the trade that combines books
I
1
appreciate
and
that.
2 into one
Oh, no problem.
glorious volume of black and white indie goodness. Dive into the story of a lone bounty hunter who gets thrust into a war he didn't
thrust.
to take back the planet from evil Anti overlords and become the hero he never knew he could be. Back at today.
Do it now. It may cost you your soul if you do not.
That's right. Swallow your soul. Swallow your soul.
Is that from a movie?
Evil Dead.
So how was your day besides your brain not working?
Actually, it wasn't too bad today until right before the end of the day, and I had 3 fucking things all go to shit at the same time. 30 minutes before it was time to leave. So I'll have an interesting morning when I get there tomorrow.
Yeah, something to look forward to.
Yeah. Woohoo. Can't wait.
Woohoo.
How was your day? Do you get everything done you planned on doing today, Rick?
No.
Oh, mister.
I did get quite a bit accomplished.
Okay.
Printer didn't have any scans for me, so I can check that off. She says it's been crazy. Well, they're gonna have to get uncrazy so I can get going on some stuff, you know.
Well, yeah. Paying customers. I understand they're busy, but you should be in the queue somewhere.
In there, yeah. Well, Eric and Boyd in the house.
Howdy, Eric. Always good to see Eric.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, Shadow, but you know, as I talked to you on lunch,
Yeah.
yes, hate to say it, but I'm going to give myself a little bit more time and my artist a little bit more time, and back my project up yet again, so that I can possibly get the campaign that's looking as good as it needs to look. So
There you go. I don't think anybody's going to complain about, higher quality.
Well, it's frustrating, my friend. I want this thing out and in people's hands, and by the end of the year,
Right. No, I
if
get
at all possible. That's all I ask. That and a little bit of Frog G.
We've
Yo, Frog
all
G.
read the brave hero conquers the diabolic villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life,
Stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our heroes roam the underworld to create when the woman he loves.
You know, I need to create a supervillain called Shadow Band,
There you go.
the dreaded Shadow Band.
It could be my evil alter ego.
All right. Okay.
No, I don't want nothing to do with
Now I
Still
have been
pisses me
working
off
on
for
a
using my name.
evil alter ego to Cortex.
Oh,
hmm Yet another project that's been shadow banned. Only on Indiegogo
that's right.
and Kickstarter. And
Come to
Kickstarter.
Indiegogo and get shadow banned.
There must be blood in the water. We have lurkers today, Shadow.
Yeah.
Lurkers.
Lurkers. Lurkers in the dark.
Lurkers. Are you going to go see that new movie, Renfield?
Yeah, I'll probably check it out. It's not until it comes out like on Disney. Unless I can find it free on one of my streaming websites somewhere. I could only do a free trial on Netflix. Bad idea, like,
Yes, Lightbringer.
man.
Covered by Vic King, among others.
Yeah, bit,
Shadow Band on Indiegogo.
couple
Back
more
that and
killers.
Doc's Lightbringer. That's or not Lightbringer. Back Doc's Pariah Blood and Mud, and you will get a poster by Dillard with all the principal characters smoking Ray saying,
Dillard.
"Hey-o,
Hey, what's smoking? What's happening, buddy?
hey-o."
Hello.
Hey, there he is.
Hi,
What's happening,
Shadow.
Dave? How you doing,
Alright.
sir?
I'm not
How's
so bad
the-
as
How's the cat?
Oh, you can see the
Feisty as
cat.
ever.
Yeah.
She looks nice and spry.
Oh,
Eric
like
says, "Is everything shadow banned?" I don't know. My spidey sense goes off about that.
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Rocket Magazine, Frog G, Pariah Blood and Mud, Lightbringer.
Diaz brothers.
What's the Diaz brothers?
Yeah.
Lost Pages, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
They were shadow banned.
Who else? Shoot, man. There's a bunch of them.
Looking down the list here, I don't think the Absolute trade paperbacks been shadow banned, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But now Frog G was.
Yeah, which is I don't know what
The
happened.
Superiors. Check this out, Dave. You'll like this. This has a real retro feel to it.
Okay.
Only on Copy Ass Theater. Starting with the music. That's definitely X-Men music from the 90s. Same high tempo and everything. Ooh, didn't end well for him. Nap broke that one guy's neck. Gable Penny Shot says, I like Clint traced Cyberfrog's head on that one piece he tweeted at EBS last week. Okay.
I heard that rumor. I don't know if that's
Oh, did I take it down? Let's see here. Yep. $9,940. He had a great launch. But now he's fully funded, 132 backers. Check out this artwork, Dave, the superiors. You must obey your superiors. Very marvelous. A lot of homage covers here. Oh, look, he added one. An old Flash Jim Aparo
Oh, yeah.
type cover. Yeah. Oh, so that would be Abracadabra.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. The
I remember that.
Abracadabra cover. Yeah. Do I know my comics or what? Of course, this is a Jim Lee Avengers cover here. That's would have been Wolverine and Captain America and Black Widow on that cover. I remember buying that. Here's an homage to two covers done by John Byrne. Fantastic Four 249 and Superman number 8. If you like heroes in a multiverse setting, here you go.
Hey, G-Goblin.
Seems to have it all. Very nice artwork. It ain't easy in full color. You even have a Spidey back there and a Thor, and if you get to looking, just different characters that are kind of thrown in there as Easter eggs, I think.
Yep. Like there's a Human Torch back there.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking it might be Firestar.
Oh, yeah, that's true too.
Or the one off to the left, Firestar, that's got the little, bright spot there. That looks like Firestar. And yeah, that could be the Human Torch. Maybe Iron Man behind him in the dark armor. I don't know.
To the left over there.
I'm kind of reminded somewhat of Dan Jurgens' artwork from this.
A little bit, yeah.
Just a little bit in certain scenes, but
hey,
it looks like it has the Invincible. That speedster really shouldn't have tried that. Got his arms and legs cut off, and in the middle, I think. How's that happen? I don't know.
Oh,
guess he's super quick. You bastard! You killed him. Yeah, and here's one for you. He gets a couple power beams through him.
Oh.
On the rampage. I don't know if the superiors can stop this guy or not,
I am not looking too good.
Yeah, it's not looking too good. Here's a Justice League of America. Yeah, it used to be called America. Justice League of America cover. America. Yeah. Little Black Knight looking character there, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Out of that, Captain Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of a combination. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Captain Britain ever had to have a sword, though, did he?
He had a staff in the early days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
staff. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and I think his costume, well, he had a full face mask, right?
Yeah, he did.
And then they kind of did away with that, I think.
Hmm.
I thought it was like
did
a
you
3/4 like cowl where you could see his mouth and jaw, but
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you looking at, Dave? What are you glancing over at, huh?
Well, I'm glancing at the cat,
Oh.
and I've also got something to show you this time. Believe it or not.
Well, that'll be a first.
It will, won't it? Well,
Hey, Gregory.
Hey, Greg.
This is
Hey, Dario.
This is the latest issue of Glenn's magazine.
Of Hatch.
Yeah, Hatch is on the cover.
Comics Unlimited.
Oh, very
But now
cool.
this isn't the project that he put up on Indiegogo for a little while for sign up, right? This is a different.
No, the
Wow,
one
that's a
that he
thick
had
book.
up was the one that he had up on Indiegogo was for his second Hatch book.
Is Hatch a pretty quick read once you sit down to read it?
Yeah, because there's very, very little dialogue. It's mainly just pictures
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
and
just,
drawings, you know. But the reason I'm showing you this is
Hey, Gary,
because
I'm sorry you slipped in on me.
the
We
reason
had
I'm showing
it,
you
yeah.
this issue is this is the latest one that's just come out, and
How dare you?
Glenn asked me to write an article for him, which is in this book.
Oh, that
Cool.
must be special. Yeah.
So I'm just going to find it for you.
Are you gonna
Don't-
read it?
And read it verbatim because,
Yeah.
oh, wow.
Very cool.
And what was that on? What was your
It was
article?
on. It's on the British artist Mike Noble.
Okay, the man, the legend. Okay. And you met him there?
As you can see.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
When was that, Dave?
That was back in when was it? That was back in 2006.
Oh,
Yeah, back in 2006.
Abracadabra. I want to reach out and grab you. Name that band? Sure, Steve Miller.
Yeah.
How about that, Eric?
Where's Steve Miller's song at?
So Glenn supplied the pictures, apart from the one of myself,
Uh-huh.
and I wrote the article, and he just rearranged a few words for me.
So this magazine here is not all about Hatch.
No. It covers all kinds of things, to be fair.
I mean, is this the first issue, or is this like
No, this is issue number 12.
okay?
Okay.
So is it how often does it come out?
It comes out about every 2 to 3 months.
Oh, Russ Leach, look at there.
Yeah.
Only death can save us.
Well, Gregory, you might have a point.
So yeah, like it's just like small articles on various artists and writers. Really.
Carrie, you wound me, Carrie. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
That's his character
that's,
from Only Death Can Save Us.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the
That's
Green
Death.
Goblin.
Cool.
So, what is the thrust of this book that he
Ooh,
does?
that.
That he's up to?
It's just basically to highlight like various artists and writers, past and present.
Oh, well, then I'll expect my phone call then.
Yeah.
I'll keep waiting.
So he asked me to write an article, and he's put it in this latest issue.
That's great.
So,
Now, where did you have to pick that up, or are you a subscriber?
no, you can just buy it on Amazon when it's available, basically.
Mm.
So if you go on Amazon, you can get yourself either a digital copy or a physical copy.
Very cool.
And that's on who right there? Ed.
Ed Ed Gein, Giun. Is it?
Oh, Ed
Okay.
Gein, that's the comic book,
Gein?
yeah, demon.
Oh, Ed Gein. Yeah, isn't that a serial killing horror comic
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
it's
on
kind of
on
looks a
the
bit that way.
on the
Yeah,
real Ed Gein that lived in the 50s?
yeah, I
Mhm.
believe so. Believe so.
Psycho was the movie Psycho was influenced by his real life story.
Right.
Yeah. So was Silence of the Lambs and stuff.
Uh-huh. Very nice. I mean, very professionally done. Great
Yeah,
looking.
Yeah.
Really, it's thick enough to be a trade paperback. Look at those eyes there, man. It's great.
yes.
I think it's kind of like the English version of Rocket.
Okay. That
Yeah,
but
it's
now
kind of it's
is
kind of
Glenn
like
kind of over this, putting this together? Look at that Fantastic Four #1. Beano, Eagle Comics.
yeah.
Remind us what Beano was.
Beano was just like a sort of like comedy strip one pages mainly of various sort of like cartoon like characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like Before the Bear. There.
That's right.
And what else we got?
Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos.
Yeah.
That's cool. So I mean, is Glenn over this, or is he just a contributor? Or
No,
is
he actually publishes it.
Okay.
So he does all the like. He doesn't write all the articles. He gets like a few other people to write articles for the magazine, but he also writes articles himself for the for the magazine.
Ed Gein, Devil Hunting has Christina. I hope I said that right. Kristen Rossi art.
Rossi.
Satan sends Ed Gein to hunt down demons that escape from hell.
Oh, right.
A likely story.
He's the only man fit for the job.
But it covers all kinds of little things, really, to be honest, as you can probably see, American and British.
The Crunch.
Yeah.
Is that an old comic book?
It's
from
an
the
old
UK?
it's an old British comic, yeah.
Oh, British comic.
Cool.
Wow. Never heard of the Crunch.
No.
So, Dave, is it all British and English projects and stuff that is in it?
Yeah, like that. This comic called The Crunch was published between 1979 and 1980.
Oh, okay.
In the
Interesting. And how much does this thing cost you?
It's about £6.
Oh, that's very reasonable for.
So,
is that about $10 American?
Yeah, probably something like that. Yeah.
It's just shipping over here that would cost,
Yeah.
be paying over $20 a book to get it over to here.
But you can get a digital copy on Amazon, I believe.
Okay, I'm excited now.
As
Arrow Comics 3D. Wow. Mr. Muck starts his own sect of Hell's Angels and must fight another rival bike gang, all while trying to save the local hangout from getting demolished. Okay, go finish shot, but how about no? Well, he's pitching, he's off the cuff, pitching for your character, Mr. Muck.
He's an endless well of ideas for Mr. Muck.
Yeah, that's the way it is when it's not your property. You have endless ideas, but when it comes to putting something out yourself, it's like, I got nothing. One of the best visual storytellers in the business, Gregory said. 1973. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, Glenn's, I need to talk to him about getting permission like to use Marvel images like this or DC images.
Yeah.
How he goes about how you go about doing that, because I would like to put out a book on Jack Adler as well as John Buscema,
Yeah.
featuring a lot of the artwork that I have or have had in my collection in the past.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of illustrations, as you can see.
Focus on Nova. Speaking of Carmen Infantino with that Flash cover, homage cover, he did some Nova covers. David Sutherland,
Yeah.
but not the David Sutherland. David Sutherland, the artist, or is he an artist?
I think so. He was born in Scotland, and he used to draw. I think
you know what they say about Scotland, Dave.
What's that?
I have no clue. I thought you being from Scotland originally, you might know what they say about Scotland.
I haven't got a clue. Talking of Captain Britain.
Well, he's gone. If he ain't got a clue, he just doesn't need to be here.
Bring me back. My cat's complaining.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. Oh, Captain Britain. Yeah.
Yeah. Talking to Captain Britain.
That's awesome. And how often does this come out?
It's about every 2 to 3 months at the minute.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. 2 to 3 months. Man.
Yeah.
There's some John Byrne art for work for you
2
on
to
a
3
British
months.
cover. Oh, Jim Steranko, Hulk Annual, King Size Annual #2. I had that in my collection. Where he's holding up the logo.
Yeah, but this is the British version with the original Hulk head.
Yeah, yeah. Now, is the muted color, like on that Daredevil and the other there, is that because it was a non-glossy cover?
No,
You think?
no, they were glossy covers. It's just not a very clear reproduction.
Okay, all right.
So
I thought it might be because there were, like the early Captain Britons were like newsprint.
No, they were glossy covers actually. So
Carrie says, "You okay, Shadowhawk? I hear you coughing." Oh, that looks like a John Buscema issue.
Yeah, my daughter had a cold. I think she got me sick.
Uh-oh.
I'm coughing the last 2 days. Dang it.
There you are. There's Hatch. What's up?
There he is.
Hatch, what's up? What's up?
Coming soon. Coming soon.
Yes,
Gable
sir.
Penny Shot says, "One of these days, Eric, I'm going to pitch the greatest Mr. Muck ideal ever."
Just a matter of time, Gable.
There you go. I bet that would be a Nick Cardy Aquaman cover, and then you have Steve Ditko Hawk and Dove down there.
Yeah.
Try pineapple juice, Shadowhawk. It's meant to help with respiratory infections like colds, etc. Oh wow!
Okay. Excuse me.
Vertigo. Now, is Vertigo from DC Comics?
I think it. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it says in the late 70s. Yeah.
Okay.
Late
You
70s.
can, but when the ideal takes you over, nip it in the butt. Try. Yeah, Preacher. You got Brother Geek, or which was a 60s. The Invisibles.
Oh, Freak Brothers.
Furies. Yeah. That's a Brian Bolland cover. Yeah. Man, I mean, text heavy, a lot of visual reference. Very nice. Now I didn't catch it. Do you subscribe to this?
No, you just buy it when it becomes available. But these are all the back issues as well.
Okay. And so they're all available. None of them sold out.
They're all available on Amazon, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's the way to go, isn't it? Buy it on
Yeah.
Amazon. And Sebastian O, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I might even have that one.
And there you go. That's it.
That's very nice. Can we see the cover again?
Just come.
Okay. Comics Unlimited. Wow. You have any more of those? Like 11
Yeah.
other issues?
I've got every one so far, plus the Golden Age special.
Oh, and so that focused on Golden Age comics, huh?
Yeah, there was just one issue that he did that covered all the Golden Age.
Oh, that's cool. You have any of those handy so we could at least see the?
I might have, yeah. Just hang on a minute and I'll go and see.
Okay.
I'll be
Let's
back in a
see the
minute.
Golden Age for sure.
I'll be back in a minute.
Gable Pennyshot says there was a short story anthology of stories based around Chud. Fun little read. Yeah. Mr. Bug versus Chud. Yeah. That would actually be a fun one, Gable. Only if one could get the rights. Yeah.
There you go.
That's the Golden Age.
Yeah.
You might have kind of shown us that one. I can't remember.
I might have done. I might
It seems
have
like
done.
100. Now, this one says 100 pages. Is that larger than a regular issue?
A regular issue is anywhere between 80 and 100 pages, I believe.
Oh, okay. All right. Pretty
This
beefy.
one was this one was 98 pages, but if you count the inside and outside, it's probably 100. So yeah.
I guess when I'm talking to Glenn, I'm talking to the Hugh Hefner of comic books over there. You just don't know it.
Well, that's it. There you go.
Captain America #1, the first appearance of S.H.I.E.L.D., I believe, in Pep Comics, which Archie would take over after the short superhero phase kind of dwindled out. Yeah. Very nice. He's fighting robots with spikes. S.H.I.E.L.D. again. That's I know why they're putting those together. S.H.I.E.L.D. actually was the first patriotic hero dressed like hero. Came out. He predates even Captain America.
I believe so.
I
believe so.
Very high production value on these. These look stunning. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think he does a really good job, with the layouts.
Yeah. That's iconic Captain America.
Because the article that I wrote, he
Jack Kirby.
the layouts of the pictures that he put in this.
How dare you?
Eric, yeah, I can't believe I cursed at Glenn. I'll never be forgiven for that one. Yeah. Red Raven. Now that's Red Raven. That's very expensive comic done by Jack Kirby. We have Kazar. Yeah, Kazar goes way back to the 30s, right?
Yeah.
Mystic Comics. Hell yeah, man. They used to have some fun titles back then.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
Yeah, the names, the All-Star Action. Yes. That's where Wonder Woman made her first appearance, was in the All-Star. And the Justice Society of America.
That's right.
Have you tried to collect any Golden Age or some from the 50s or 60s?
No, I haven't really. No, I haven't really got anything going this far back.
How dare you?
Apart from this book.
How dare you? Just too expensive too rich for your blood, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit pricey.
Well, Dave, nothing ventured, nothing gained. You'd be surprised what you can pick up and
True.
Still. Marvel Comics #1. That was the beginning of Timely in 1939.
Yeah.
There was a lot going on in 39. You know, World War II basically kind of got kicked off, and greatest movies over here in America, and you know, Timely publications come in. Marvel Comics #1. It's a key seminal year for a multitude of reasons. Daring Comics, Human Torch. Yeah, the Masked Rider. I think I might even have that one. I'm not sure. Of course, that's the UK version, probably.
Might be.
Well, he came out in the 50s, I believe. Kind of like a Jungle Comics, yeah. Kind of like a takeoff or spinoff of Lone Ranger. Gable Penny Shot. I watched the second one not long ago. It looked interesting. Not sure if you see the movie, but the action looked good. Keaton, nothing. Yeah. Chud, aka the woman Rex had in Carl Barks. Yeah, he's the seminal Donald Duck, Uncle McScrooge, and all that Huey, Dewey, and Louie artist.
Yeah.
Even back in the 80s, a lot of those comics in mint condition were, you know, they're cheap by today's standards, but they were like $600, you know, a pop in high grade. Rex had it in his basement. They mutated after he experimented on them after feeding the girls a diet of Pez candies and Pop Rocks.
Yeah. And Mountain Dew.
Did you talk about the new Flash trailer yet? Nope. No, I hadn't seen it. And I don't really want to get nauseated. Ooh, look at there. There's your lizard representation. Japan. Looks like a Godzilla cover. Yeah. All those Godzilla, yeah. Cool. Oh, no. There goes Tokyo. Oh, no, Godzilla.
That's it.
I still think that dude is a huge miscast. I do too. Yeah, Ezra Miller. Yep. I do too. He just doesn't scream Flash to me. He screams, I will choke you out and throw you down to the ground type guy. You know, would dress up in a dress and put lipstick on. And he's just a freak. A super freak. He's super freaky. Yeah, that's cool. Godzilla section. So he goes up into the 50s. He doesn't stay in the 30s and
yeah, it's mainly the I think it's around about more
heroes that never quite made it. Can you tell us some of the names of the heroes that didn't quite make it? Is that
there's the Amazing Mr. X apparently.
Okay.
Who else have we got? Madame Fatale. There.
Yeah.
Invisible Hood.
Invisible Hood. Yeah, I'd love to take some of these public domain characters that never quite make it and try and use them and make them interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Crime Does Not Pay. A Daredevil cover there where he's throwing his boomerang at Hitler. Partial photo cover, I think. And then Seduction of the Innocent that kind of brought in the comic book code.
Yeah.
Comics. There's a picture of the psychologist that wrote Seduction of the Innocent.
Somebody should have smashed him.
That is what I thought when I saw the Justice League trailer prior to all his criminal activities. The costume also looked awful. I agree the costume does suck. I agree with Rex. He doesn't seem like Flash. Yeah. Now see, in the 80s, when I went up there, I was buying some of those boy comics with Daredevil for like $5 a pop in like pretty, you know, I'd say very good condition, you know.
Yeah.
Which was pretty decent. I couldn't believe that I was able to get some, you know, Golden Age comics for $5 a pop, even then. Silver Streak. Yeah. A lot of interesting stuff. Yeah. Now, what was there a special price on that one, Dave? Or
I think this was about £10.
£10. Okay.
Yeah.
The Man of Tomorrow. There you go. Talking about Superman and Schuster and Ebert.
Yeah.
No.
I give it 2 thumbs up.
I just don't know how these companies are spending $250 million on a movie, and everything from costuming, CG, and writing is such a mess. Yeah. I know. It's like they're wanting to throw good money over bad, Well, they're it's just at the height of the popularity of the heroes and even a manga section, huh?
Yeah.
Manga art. Well, let them do with their money what they will. Astro Boy. I probably watched some Astro Boy as a kid, but it didn't make an impact on me. I don't know if I ever saw it or not.
I fucking mind getting that.
The one I remember is Tobor the Eighth Man.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Tobor the Eighth Man?
I think I've heard the name.
Yeah. And Hercules. Did you ever see Hercules?
I think I have.
Tobor is robot spelled backwards.
Ah.
And Dave says, I knew that.
I do know.
That's the earliest cartoon. It was my favorite, Dave, and I probably wasn't, if I was a year old, I was not much older than that, probably. I was probably younger than a year old, and still I remember it.
Right.
Now, I think it was probably up in the 90s when, now Sun Girl, a friend of mine, he liked to get some of that cheesecake, stuff like that. Good girl art too. He was kind of a self-taught artist, and he was a friend of John's who drew Devil Flyer, and subsequently became a good friend of mine and was my partner in my comic book shop back in the 80s.
Oh.
There's Ghost Rider, the original Ghost Rider, Western Ghost Rider. Who's in the photo there?
The photo is
Dick Ayers, maybe?
Sid Shores, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Sid Shores.
Okay. I believe Sid did some stuff for DC Comics, did he not?
He probably did. Just to see if it says anywhere. But there's some more images anyway. I'll just show you those.
All right. Let me refresh your memory here, Dave. You may not have got it over there in the UK. Here's the opener to Tobor the Eighth Man. I loved this as a kid, and when it was the way he would recharge, he was like I just watched a few episodes. I guess he's robot, or or cyborg, and it was canceled because the way he would charge up was like lit cigarette, like radioactive lit cigarette type device that he would put in his mouth and smoke on.
Okay.
And new legislation came in 1965 about that, and it was canceled off ABC. I used to watch this on ABC.
Right.
And it's got a giant, like Godzilla, lands in a flying saucer, This just always caught my attention. It was my favorite.
To destroy the human race. The FBI is helpless. It's 20 stories tall. What can we do? Who can we call? Call for war. The Ape Man.
Early animation out of Japan.
Yeah.
This was actually could have ran a lot longer had it not been canceled because of the smoking thing. And he didn't do it in every episode, very rarely.
No.
I used to love that when he ties him up with his own tail.
Mhm.
Like I say, it kind of reminds me of that other series, Gigantor.
Yeah, and I'm not sure about Gigantor if I ever saw that.
I've got that on DVD.
All right, Dave, we
series.
have a few more minutes here. Let's see the rest of that.
Okay.
The Blonde Phantom Battlefront. Yeah, it was a
Knock it off, Bully, now.
good war book. All Man was like one of those manly, magazines for men.
That's right.
Yeah. There was a lot of that stuff in the 50s. Probably in the 40s too. Plastic Man, there you go. Jack Coe's Plastic Man. He went to
Cool.
At the time of his death, he was doing cartoon illustrations for Playboy.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone have a great Tuesday. Gotta go, Eric says. See you, Eric.
All right, Eric. Take it
Thanks
easy,
for
buddy.
running him off, Cable. Police Comics. He made his first appearance in Police Comics. One of my favorite heroes. I love his costume. I think it still holds up today. Very distinctive. Of course, red's my favorite color with the goggles and everything. There's a picture of Cole there. He was committed suicide, sadly. Bullet to the head. I think that's how Wally Wood wound up too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
$100 times as well.
I wonder how influenced his artwork was by the spirit.
Somebody's smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, look at the lettering there, plastic. I wonder how much he was influenced by the artist of the spirit, because he was an influence on a lot of people back then.
That's true.
There you go, romance, young romance. Talking about Joe Simon and Jack Kirby bringing in a new genre, the romance comic. They did it in the late 40s, I think 1947.
Yeah.
And was quite successful there for a while with romance comics.
Well, good start.
That must have been a shift, to go from fighting the bad guys with Captain Marvel and Captain America and Red Raven and other stuff like that, and then you're doing romance comics.
Yeah.
Yeah. A bit of a
young romance #1 was the first that from National Periodicals, DC Comics. That ran all the way up into the 80s. I know I have some production, or 70s. I know maybe even 80s, but I know in the 70s. Romance comics were a thing when I was a child, and there you go. It's good to see that Bob Kane is not the only person featured there, as a photo. Remind me who that is. I forget. I should.
You've got Bob Kane on this side,
right,
and Bill Finger on the other
Bill
side.
Finger, who created most of the Batman mythos. Not Bob Kane, but Bill Finger. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Don't want to get in trouble and get sued by the Bob Kane estate or anything.
That's it.
Bob Kane actually had a tryst with Marilyn Monroe early on in her career.
Oh wow.
Right.
Tryst, I tell you. Yes. No detective. Let's see. No Batman #7 pictured there, is there?
I don't think so.
I had a Batman #7 and at one point. First appearance of Robin there, bursting through the hoop. I think that was issue 32. I'm not sure. Charles Barrow. Charles Barrow. Yeah, I'd like to read more about him for sure. Well, Dave, we gotta cut it down. We're limited on time today. I'm afraid.
Okay. We nearly got to the end of it.
Yeah. Well, you can save it again for next week, or you're welcome to on at any time, of course.
Yeah, thank you, Rex.
Appreciate it. Say good night, Gracie.
Night,
Keep
Dave.
collecting. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for sharing, Dave.
Hello.
We'll have more for you tomorrow. Take care.
Okay. Bye, everybody.